Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the X Games Open has come to an end. Obviously, this is going up on a Tuesday, 2 days after the event, so if you were paying attention this weekend, you know what happened. But I think a good little recap will help out a lot of people kind of see some of the stuff they might have missed. These are group stages. This is what the groups look like. As far as Group A goes, I would say X, that's the only surprise they're losing out to RBG. I think they could easily take RBG, but RBG looked good. So tough for X there. Group B, this was tough because a lot of people are, not a lot, but some people are saying that the seeding is a little bit weird here. I get it, but what can you do? Version 1 Shopify G2 make it out. Ghost is eliminated. I mean, I said in my video, like my predictions, that like if Ghost don't come out on their best, they could lose. They could lose this group. Of course, they end up beating V1 in the first round and then losing to G2 and Shopify. So they just needed to win one more and then they couldn't. But FaZe Clan, Space Station, Rogue for Group C. I think this is what a lot of people expected. Aqua looked really good on Rogue.
And Arsenal comes back in to help. Got a second touch. That's a little awkward. Aqua will score.
And then Group D, this one was weird, man. Oxygen coming out on top in a 3-0, just out of nowhere, I feel like. And then Envy, 0-3. Missed, you know, he popped, like, I don't know, if you looked at like Octane GG's like top 10 players by like rating, if you look at Mist, he's towards the top, so he performed well. It's just like as a team they weren't performing well. So don't know what's going on there. I hope they bounce back. I don't want to see that roster kind of crumble because that would just be depressing. I feel like that's groups, like I don't even like, this is a weird start to the winter split. And we take a look at the playoff bracket. Pretty much all the normal lower round one like wins there, I'd say, happen. Shopify, Space Station, G2, Complexity, all normal. Close for G2 and Complexity, but they're playing some good opponents. Space Station beating Shopify and then G2 beating Complexity. That was the day of sweeps. If you didn't see day 2, it was sweep city. Everyone was going crazy, just sweeping everybody. G2 had a perfect sweep over Complexity. If you want to take a look at the breakdown there of the scores, 11-0. So when G2's clicking, they look great. When they're not, they don't look so great. So hopefully they figure out some kinks, you know, they'll work out the kinks there. But moving on, General Energy, Oxygen, like I said, day of sweeps. They made Oxygen look silly. FaZe Clan sweeping V1 is insane because V1's actually good. Not that saying that like you can't, like not that saying like Complexity's bad by G2 sweeping them, but like FaZe Clan looked really dominant in a way that like V1 didn't look bad. Where like Complexity looked really flat, V1 looked like they were playing well. It's just FaZe was that much better. Lower quarterfinals, this was the end of Saturday. So Oxygen and SSG and then G2 and V1. Oxygen and SSG, we were thinking it was going to be another sweep, but Oxygen pulled out game 4. Just 2-0 there, but the rest of the day, SSG and Daniel, Arsenal and Reddles, they were popping off against them. And then this series against version 1 and G2, something definitely you should go back and watch if you do not see it. Great offensive display here. Some defensive issues look like for both teams a little bit, just letting in like certain goals that shouldn't have gone in. But version 1 clutch it out. Finally, they win a game 7. Sad for G2. I think they'll come back better next event. But V1 taking it out here, good for them. Going forward, they get swept by Space Station. Space Station just looked really good on Sunday. They were popping off.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Arguably, there's always 1 or 2 series other than the grand final that like feel like a grand final. So V1 and G2, not quite a grand final level, but like that was a really good series. This Energy and FaZe series was riveting. It was just beautiful Rocket League all around. There's a lot of triple commits and like double commits from FaZe, which is something that they're probably still working on. But regardless of that, they took Energy to game 7. They only lost by 1 game in that series. They were on match point for 2 games. So realistically, FaZe could have taken this very easily, like coin flip on those last 2 games, I feel like. But Energy pulled out, showing that they are still the best team in NA. FaZe Clan go down to the lower bracket. They kind of get a little deflated. They lose to SSG. SSG popped off. Those first 2 games kind of really like got the momentum going, especially coming off their sweep against version 1. And they just took it into the grand final where eventually they lose to Energy. But I think this is a really great showing for Space Station and Daniel in their first event together as a roster. I think there's only, if you can consistently make top 3s, top 2s with a rookie in your first split, you're going to be a dangerous roster for a long time. So this is great for Space Station, also great for Energy, obviously. They're the champions. I got the champion right. I just missed on a lot of other stuff. But yeah, I'm excited for the rest of what NA is going to be looking like heading into the rest of the winter split and heading into the major, what those top 5 teams are looking like. But if you guys are excited for the rest of the split, let me know down in the comments down below who you think the most surprising team has been so far. But with that all being said, I will catch you guys this weekend for the Apollo Open, which is the EU event, and we'll probably do a recap on the smaller regions as well, like we did on Sunday. If you guys did not see that video, go check it out, see what the other regions are up to. But I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.